everyone, and welcome back to Cobalt. I think I missed this update. I hope I'm not too late. Uh, um, anyways, let's get into it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the music to catch up. I think that's my fault, though. There we go. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I like this song. Anyways, good morning, Cobalt. You seem well rested. Alright, last time, day 28, I believe, was the last. Where we left off, or where it ended. I have you to thank for that, but now it's time to get up. March 1st. Oh, hey, it's March this month, or when I'm recording this. Day 29. But yeah, I know I'm doing Cobalt I know I'm doing Jade now, but Cobalt's always gonna be first priority since I did it first. What's with that look? I really need to double check to see who I sit next to in classes. Mina's been giving me this look all morning, like she's a cat that just ate a denim-clad canary. It wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't ended up sitting next to her. So, spill the deets, Blue. Of the date, right? Not what happened after? Oh, I want all of it. But I'll take whatever you're willing to share. It's been a little bit for me, so I was hoping to live vicariously. That's what yeah. Through your retellings of the after date. I will admit though, Blaze and I had an interesting conversation, so I'm curious about if it came up too. Well, I sent you a picture of us in our outfits last night, so you should have a pretty good idea of what we were wearing. Me and Blaze went to dinner at that fancy restaurant in the middle of the city, Alturas. I love Alturas. Haven't been there in a spell, but they make fantastic virgin margaritas, and the food is addicting. Blaze's lips are addicting. I can imagine. Dang it! I didn't say that quietly enough. This close to me, you'd literally have to say nothing at all for me to miss it. Cat ears are pretty good at picking up noises. Stupid sexy cat ears, even though she also has a tail. Speaking of cat ears, this might be a bad question, and you're more than welcome to hit me for if it is, but how come you have both ears and a tail? I suppose it would come up eventually. I have a rare condition called hyperphonoidism. Hyperphonoidism. It affects maybe 1 out of every 500,000 or so faunists, but most get away with having a dominant or recessive trait, like ears or scaly skins and claws and or animal-like eyes or something. Wow, this music's really great. I, as I told a friend a long time ago, rolled a critical fail on my D20 and got 2 dominant traits, cat ears and a tail. I've had a similar theory myself about faunists with 2 animal traits. It's just a rare condition in my head. Sorry if I sound annoyed. I get a lot of flack about it. Even other faunists tend to treat me bad, because I am basically closer to an animal than even they are. So they see me as the very thing that humans judge us by, our animal sides. So it's kinda a sore spot. I know you're just curious, so I don't take offense. This time. Wait, so other faunists treat her badly because she has 1 extra animal trait? Ugh. Why does Remnant have to be so unfriendly at times? Still, sorry for bringing it up. Anyway, where were we? First off, the next time you pity me, I will smack you. Fair warning. Duly noted. Secondly, you were telling me about your date. Right, yes. After we were seated, we started reminiscing about everything over the past few weeks. It's definitely been an interesting experience, to say the least. And what did you decide to do for the future? Apart from love each other for the rest of our lives? Yes. Like, what kind of plans do you guys want to do for the future? Vacations you might want to take? Adventures you want to find yourselves on? Any ideas on how to best expand your relationship? Uh-oh. If I tell her what me and Blaze discussed last night, that opens up a whole new line of teasing. Think of something, Cobalt. Well, there are plans to potentially hit the beach during the summer break. Did she talk about an open relationship or not? Because I'll be very disappointed in her after how lengthy a discussion she and I had yesterday, and how curious she was about mine. Doubly so, in fact, since you had a conversation with me and Arium about it last week too. I refuse to answer on the grounds of risking opening myself up to future teasing at the hands of one Mina Juhong. Mina Juhong. Aha! Good. I was worried one of you had a change of heart. Not so fast. I don't know what kind of open relationship you have, but it's probably different to the one me and Blaze had set up. So you did decide on it. Ah, crap baskets. It doesn't matter if it's the same or different, because every open or poly relationship is always different. It evolves and revolves around the people inside it and their compatibility. My boyfriend and I decided poly is too much drama and left it open, so we can date other people, but we don't have to involve each other. Which is good, because besides me and one particular captain on an on-air cruiser in Atlas, his taste in women sucks. I'm not in a position to comment on your boyfriend's tastes. Still, me and Blaze's relationships from here on out is going to be more open in nature. Oh, I forgot what voice I gave like. Gods darn it, end my suffering now. The noise is only going to get worse from here on out, isn't it? Try living with them, Schnee. I wish you both the best of luck. Like I said, each relationship is different. Which is true. Still, there's no guarantee that either of us will actually do anything with our open relationship. But at the very least, we know what to do in that situation if it ever arises. Sexy fun time? Dang it, Mina. That's not the goal of me and Blaze having an open relationship. I know. I get it. The fun time comes later. Possibly. And that's all I'm saying on the matter. That's fine. I have more than enough information. Gods darn it. Moving on, how are you and the rest of the team settling into that apartment Arium got you? Fine for the most part. I'm pretty sure Arium and the others are still getting used to my habits. Not that I really care. If I did, I wouldn't have signed up for a team. I would have just gotten my license. I feel like there's another story here, but I'm also cautious about getting smacked. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Screw it, I'm risking the smack. Doesn't getting a huntsman license usually require going through one of the 4 academies in the first place? Yeah, but if you're already at a certain age, you can skip the academies altogether and get a license issued directly from the government of that kingdom. Kind of like how some of the students here did not attend a lower academy like Signal or Pharaoh's Combat School, but instead went through the aptitudes exam. Okay, so clearly that age is not 18 or 19, or me and Blaze would have had that option given to us last year. Oh, I think I see where this is going. Typical student graduate at age 21. Since the entrance into the 4 major academies start at 17, after age 21, if you haven't attended the academies, you can just apply for a tougher aptitudes test. That involves a field mission with an assigned huntsman or huntress, and then upon completing that, they determine if you did well enough to warrant a license. Kind of like a driving test, but with guns and Grim. Well, I'm content to just continue attending Beacon. It's already paying dividends since I got to upgrade Lazui Storm. You also already here, and still would have a few years to go. Besides, you have a team that's more valuable than you can ever know. It's one thing the license test doesn't provide. The license test keeps us from having to hear those 2 go at it though. Wait, what? You'll get used to it, or you'll get earplugs. Otherwise, I'd recommend transferring back to Atlas Lilek. I'm sure your father or General Ironwood would be most grateful to have someone with your skill and wit there instead of Beacon. Just one small flaw with that plan. I'm not the only one complaining about the noise, especially in regards to last night. Then Cobalt, you and Blaze need to learn the art of quiet sex, or else you guys might get a sniper spear to the face in the middle of the night. I'll invest in gags. Please keep your vulgarity to yourselves. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a long morning. I thought that class would never end. Mina's teasing was bad enough, but I think Port's story was extra self-absorbent today. At least Aura classes aren't as much of a drag, even if Mr. Xiaolong has a penchant for making dad jokes all the time. Looks like I found a good seat, although I kind of did make a hasty exit so I could get away from Mina, so that not many people have gotten to the class yet. Shadow looks like she's still writing the lesson plan for the day, but I was about to ask, what's Shadow doing here? I'm just... Oh. Wait a hecking second. Oh hey, Cobalt. Surprise? Surprise! I'm going to be your Aura teacher for the rest of the year. I'm starting to understand what Ruby and Yang went through on our first day. The horror. The embarrassment. I must say, you're a bit of ahead of everyone else today. Wanted to escape Blaze's teasing? No, just Mina's. Mina Juhong, leader of Team Maggie? I've been reading up on all the various notes your substitute left for me, learning how all my new students have been taking to their studies. Yes, that's her. I was sitting next to her in Port's class, so me and my teammate Lilik had to suffer through being embarrassed by her. You don't sound too worried about that. I'm fairly sure it's good-natured. I see. Well, more of your fellow classmates are coming in, so I got to get back to teaching. But we should probably take an opportunity to catch up later though, yeah? Okay, sounds like a plan. What? Hello, Cobalt. Oh, hey Blake. How are you this morning? slightly tired. Ah, anyway, you seem to know the new Aura teacher pretty well already. A relative? Yes, my sister. She attended Beacon a few years before I did. I see. Do you know if she'll be any good? I mean, she taught me, and I managed to pass initiation and become a team leader. Flattery will not help your grades, Mr. Blue. But a fair warning, she is a bit of a taskmaster at times. Only because I want you all to have the best chance at succeeding possible. Knowing your aura, your semblances, and how to best use both could mean the difference between life and death in a fight. My name is Professor Shadow Blue, and over the course of the next year, I'll be your aura studies professor. And the class has officially started. Now I've had a letter from Mr. Xiao Long about your progress so far. From what I've read, most of you have got a pretty good grounding on the basics of aura. Some of you, though, have been struggling to keep up with your classmates, which would not bode well for your chances of survival. If you can't protect yourself in a fight, the next attack from even a thug with a knife could very well be disastrous for you. And if Nurse Bo can't patch you up. Now I'm going to be going around the room and assessing your aura skills, personally. Partner up with the person next to you and go through the same aura exercises in the meantime. Blake, do you want to start us off? Okay. Okay, I thought I broke something. This is the part where you lose. Over my dead. Oh! Cardin, that's enough. Students, as you can see, Mr. Ark's aura has now dropped into the red. Mr. Ark, it's been weeks now. Please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you decide when it's appropriate to attack, or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy. We wouldn't want you to be gobbled up by a Beowulf now, would we? Speak for yourself. Remember, everyone, the Vital Festival is at the end of the year. Students from the other kingdoms will start arriving in Vale when the second semester begins, so keep practicing. Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing all of it. What kind of voice did I give Teal? The Vital Festival. Isn't that the festival held in celebration of the Great War? Yes, that's the one. The festival and the combat tournament are held every 2 years in one of the kingdoms. The host kingdom is rotated in the cycle of Vacuo, Mistral, Vale, and Atlas. And this year, it's Vale's turn. I see. And how does participation work again? Well, I watched a couple of tournaments. When Shadow was attending Beacon. A team of students like Cobalt participate in the first round against a team from one of the other kingdoms. And the winning team of that match selects 2 of their number to fight in the doubles round. And the winner of that round goes to fight in the singles round against one of the other doubles winners. And those one-on-one fights will continue until there's a victor. There's no brackets for age or schooling. The only thing being tested is your skill. I see. So are we planning to compete? I would like to. Same here. I mean, it seems like 3 out of 4 of us want to compete. So unless you don't want to join in, Teal. I do. I was just curious. And it sounds like a plan. Team Cobalt will be participating in the 40th Vital Festival tournament at the end of the year. Banzai! Banzai? Banzai! Okay. Good afternoon to you all, students. I reviewed your exam papers from Friday class, and you should all be glad to know that you have passed. Oh, that is an absolute relief. I don't think I can read that fast. Now we shall be moving on from the Great War and onto the next major conflict that occurred in Remnant's history, the Faunus Rights Revolution. I honestly don't know why we need to learn about a bunch of dumb animals who think they deserve special treatment. That equal rights... That's equal rights, Winchester, not special treatment. Hey, I'm just calling it out for what it is. Wow, just... wow. You got a problem with that, lover boy? Several. Most of which have to do with your bigotry, ignorance, and bullying towards my classmates. Same kind of bigotry and ignorance that caused the rights revolution in the first place. And don't call me lover boy. Mr. Winchester, amend your ignorance, and I want a and I want a 30-page essay on the role of race and society from a historical perspective on my desk by the end of the week. But Mr. Blue is correct. While the Faunus had been given equal rights at the end of the Great War, humanity has attempted to countermand those rights. And that's all the time we have for today, children. Mr. Winchester, I want to see you right away. Mr. Blue, I'd like you to produce 2,000 words on the fundamental society issues suggested by the White Fang's existence, as well as potential solutions by next week. Class dismissed. That wasn't too bad. Oh boy. What next? Or what should I do? I forgot my whole, I guess flow. I wonder if Horatio has sprites yet. Yeah! He's no longer a square. Cobalt, I was hoping you'd make it. I don't remember if I read this last time, but Horatio deserves a good introduction, darn it. Yeah, I wanted to try and gain some more cooking experience. The rush is about to begin. Before this year is done, you will be able to make a full course meal. Let's hop to it. Worth it. Did I get paid? I have no idea. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't remember, but inflation is something. Good work, we just survived another dinner rush. Here's your pay. So what is that, like $4.40? Thanks, Horatio. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to the dorm and wash all these sauces off. I'll clean things up here. If you ever have a fancy to help again, we can always use the extra hands. I'll keep that in mind. Alright then. Should I get strong? Maybe there's another route? Somewhere. Maybe I missed it? In my older videos, if I went to Main Street, it crashed the game. So let's see what happens. Or was it Main Street? I guess I'll find out. Not yet. I guess we get more money. Alrighty. Good morning, Cobalt. You seem well rested. I already read this. Yes. Prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popularly known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in Menagerie. Now, while this must feel like an ancient history to many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events, why the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day. Now, have any of you been subjugated or discriminated because of your Faunus heritage? And up goes one hand, and another, and another. Dreadful. Simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. I mean, just look what happened to the White Fang. Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorize to be the turning point in the third year of the war? The Battle of Fort Castle. Precisely. And who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces? Hey! What was that about? And why does Cardin look so smug? Mr. Rock, finally contributing to the class. This is excellent. Excellent. What is the answer? The answer? The advantage that the Faunus... he put John on the spot. Had over that guy's stuff. Night vision. Faunus had night vision. Binoculars. I think Pura and I just both died of collective cringe. Very funny, Mr. Rock. Cardin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on this subject. Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier. Why are we classmates with this guy? You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin? That's putting it mildly, Pura. What? You got a problem? No, I have the answer. It's night vision. Many Faunus are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark. Oh boy. I still gotta deal with this. General Lagoon was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the Faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outmatched and the general was captured. Oh hey, it fixed itself! I think. Perhaps if he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure. You... Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and Mr. Art can both see me after class for additional readings. Oh. Now, moving on. Oh, wow. Well, that was certainly a class for the history books. I think it might be a good idea to hit the gym and practice sparring on one of those punching bags. Hey, wait up. Huh? Whoa. Good, I caught you. You busy right now, Cobalt? Coco? No. Why? Because I've got a bone to pick with you. Is this something I don't remember? Did I miss something? I wasn't aware I did anything wrong? Well, you did. Horribly. You chose to wear an outfit so boring, it's been grating on me for about a week now. I won't comment on that. I don't understand? You're about to, lover boy. Wait, what? Yang texted me the other day. Yeah, I was keeping them abreast of the situation on Sunday. Yang? That was one of the most inappropriate things you could have said just now, Xiaolong. Hey, it's their fault for being so loud, Weiss Queen. And we're not the only ones who heard them either. Juniper heard them, that Glacies chick heard them. I think the only one who didn't hear them was Ruby. Oh gods, no. But yeah, you really have it You really gave it to Blaze good. Good enough to distract Blaze from her romance novel, which is definitely saying something. Is it supposed to be Blaze or Blake? I want to go die right now. You can die later. For now, I have to ask, what prompted such an exciting evening? Why is my life such an open book? If you must know, Sunday was our 1-year anniversary of my relationship with Blaze. We had a date at Altura's and then came back to the dorm rooms. And that's where you rocked her world. Ugh, why didn't your teammates complain about this? Well, Ariam happened to rent a hotel room for the two of them to use for the evening. Pendragon, I demand a moment of your time. Sorry, Ariam. So tell me, what did the denim-clad sex demon happen to wear on this special event? And if you say your denim attire, I'll be sending you to Nurse Bo. Good witch's punishments be darned. No, I bought a suit for our date. Actually, it's my turn to pick a bone with you, Coco. Why do you have issues with my outfit? Denim serves its purpose, but it shouldn't be your only attire. I gotta say, I really gotta get in the spirit of Coco. And a few of the other girls, we've noticed you basically only own jeans and that gray button-up. It's a start, but... yeah, she's got a point. At this point, we may as well start a pool to see if you wear denim boxers. I don't. Want to prove it? You're taking the blue thing too literally here. You need some colors and shades, some accents. Blue and gray is just so drab. Not to mention, your outfit looks horribly civilian. If you're gonna be a huntsman, you need to stand out a bit. I wasn't aware that being a huntsman required a sense of fashion, nor was that covered in the entrance exam. I'm here to learn how to fight, am I not? You are. I'm going to make sure you look good doing it. I mean, just look at that blonde bombshell before you. You can look all you want, just don't touch. Yet. Stop that. See how she has an incredibly functional outfit which also shows off her wild and more alluring side? It works as a distraction in a fight against those who might take a fancy while also giving her freedom to kick. I see. He sees and he likes. Meanwhile, your outfit is so painfully boring to look at that it screams. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't read fast enough. Meanwhile, your outfit is so it screams lack of originality. Frankly, it was devoid of any personality, but next time. Card? Oh! Do not finish that sentence. We just need to jazz you up a bit. Which is why you're coming with me. Wait, what? I don't think Blaze would approve. Have fun, Blue Boy. We can switch out your pants for something a bit more black in color. And a couple of shoulder pads for extra protection. You could do with more secure pockets for any dust crystals. How do you feel about holsters? How long has she been planning this for? Since we first met? I'm excited to see too. And after we get that jacket tailored to you, that should do it. Did I forget to close Discord? Gosh dang it! Coco, this is incredibly generous of you, but why? Because you dress like you don't really care about your appearance, and that is something that bugs me. People who don't care about their appearance don't inspire confidence in others. As a leader, you need to look for the part. Getting away with a jean jacket and a button-up was fine until now, but from this point forward, you need to wear that role. Literally. Others won't take you seriously if they see some kid dressing like he walked out of a discount department store. How does that inspire confidence in his abilities if he can't even take care of himself? I see what you mean. I guess I never realized how much my appearance might affect things. Appearance is everything. It's the very first impression almost every time that people get out of you. That's why dress for success is a saying. So you have to make it count. Did you hear that? Yeah. Look. Uh-oh. Why this store? The cops will be on our case in minutes. Because the shopkeeper went to Atlas, you dummy. It's now or never. Let's talk more working. White Fang? Here? What the heck? Pretty ballsy to commit a dust robbery at a Schnee Dust Company store, especially so soon after what happened not that long ago with Roman Torchway. What do? We don't have our weapons with us. I have mine, but you should probably call your locker in and call your team. While I'm doing that, can you stall them for a bit? No can do. My weapon and semblance aren't really great for working around a desk shop. Unless we want to blow the thing to and ourselves along with it. So what do? Not much choice except to wait for your gun. If we need to, I can bring out Giandua? But it'll cause more damage in this kind of place than I'm sure anyone would like. So I'm fighting them alone? Of course not. I can do some serious damage up close. You just have to cover me. That's not going to happen. Hey, we got some snoops around here. Over here. Deal with them, and hurry before the police arrive. Oh, no you don't. Cobalt, go! This combat scene. Gosh dang it. This combat scene is undergoing scripting and will be added in full at a later date. My glasses. You're going to regret that. Is that a freaking minigun? It's a minigun. Smoke? No, tear gas. Come on, let's get out of here. Yes, darn it, they're getting away, but I can't see where. The smoke's starting to clear, thank the gods. But the burning in my lungs is still there, and the stinging in my eyes. Coco, are you okay? Annoyed and in slight pain, but otherwise fine. At least we stopped them from getting their hands on more dust. I suppose, but what were they doing here in the first place? This is a Schnee Dust Company shop. There's no way it wasn't guarded. It wasn't. They hired me as a security guard not so too long ago, and that was on a part-time basis, and they pay me very little to do that. Oof, that sucks. And they said the owner was out of town anyway. Honestly, I feel bad for the other employees. Let's check to see if everyone is okay. Leave that to me. Professor Goodwitch? Are you two uninjured? Apart from some tear gas inhalation? Yeah, but what are you doing here? We got report from a citizen that one of our students and another unknown person were in a firefight. Miss Adele is well known around Vale, but I was not expecting you to be here, Mr. Blue. We were going shopping and happened to find a robbery going down. We got spotted and had to defend ourselves. Well, at least the two of you are unharmed. Wait here until the police arrive and give your statements to them. Then return to Beacon immediately and report to Professor Ozpin. Wait, if anyone's going to get in trouble, it should be me. Neither of you are in trouble. But Professor Ozpin will prefer to hear about the events from your perspective. Okay, we can do that. Good. Now wait here. What the heck did our team leader do? He just made it on the news. Apparently he got into some kind of fight with the White Fang. At the Schnee Dust Shop. The White Fang? How? And where the heck did they get the bright idea to rob such a prominent store? More important question, what the heck happened to Cobalt? He's okay, Blaze. The White Fang apparently ran off with what little they could steal, which wasn't much thanks to him and Coco. That's a relief. Now we just have to wait for them to come back. And how do we know when that will be? I suspect it'll be soon. Professor Goodwitch is already on the scene, so they'll probably be back once she's given them what for. It's not helping, Lilac. Mr. Blue, Miss Adele, it seems like you've had an interesting evening so far. Yes, Professor. I'd like to know more about what happened. The security and bystander scroll footage should tell us most of the story, but nonetheless, I would like to hear this from your own perspectives. Well, it started when I took Cobalt out of Vale, so we could get his wardrobe updated. And then they used some kind of tear gas grenade and took off while we were incapacitated. I see. Well, regardless of what the police said, allow me to personally commend you on your heroics. While it's not true that under the best circumstances, you shouldn't have gotten involved, you did well to defend yourselves. I'm sorry we got into it in the first place, Professor. Miss Adele, you didn't go looking for a fight. Even when you found the robbery, you were simply trying to ensure your safety. You have nothing to apologize for. You didn't go looking to play hero. That's the important part. I heard Ruby was in a similar incident when the school year started, but it wasn't White Fang who did it. What's going on? What indeed, Mr. Blue, but that isn't the focus of Beacon Academy. We shall let the police handle it. If you hear or see anything in the future, be sure to contact them. It will be invaluable to their investigation. Of course, Professor. Thank you for your cooperation, the both of you. Now I would suggest you head back to your dorms. It is getting rather late, and you need all your rest for classes tomorrow. Ozpin? I know, Glinda. First the attack on Amber, then the incident Miss Rose was involved in, and now this one. They are too closely placed for them to be a coincidence. So what do we do next? We call in for assistance. With Crow indisposed, we will need another set of experts. Ones that are at least familiar with the MO of the assassin and can assist the police investigation. I'll contact Theodore then. Well, that was a day. I wasn't expecting to be dragged out to Vale by Coco. Or to get into a fight with the White Fang. I don't think that was Oobleck's. I don't think that's what Oobleck had in mind when he gave me homework assignments yesterday. Either way, I am tired and hungry. There should be enough food left in the fridge for me to make a quick dinner, but after that, I'm going to hit the hay. Cobalt Blue, what the heck were you thinking? Why didn't you call me to let me know you were okay? Ah, angry, worried girlfriend. I'm sorry, Blaze. I only had enough time to call my weapon before we were attacked. Do you have any idea how terrified I was? You were supposed to go get a new outfit, not go fighting actual terrorists. I know. We didn't go looking for trouble, I swear. We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I figured, but the next time I hear you're in danger, and from reading it from on the news no less, you're sleeping in the kitchen. What about the bathtub? Do we not have a couch? Duly noted. Now come on, you owe me comfort snuggles. Fair enough. Gotta wait for the music to pass. Gosh dang it. Oh well. And that's another day of classes done. Luckily, Oobleck didn't give me too much trouble over my encounter with current history last night. Come on, Johnny boy. We've got those extra readings to do, so let's get going. Oh. What was that about? Why is John hanging out with Cardin? What changed since yesterday? I should probably ask him about that at some point, or his team, or even Ariam. Hey, I think we need some extra supplies for the kitchen. We're running dangerously low on stock. Yeah, I noticed that too. Milk, eggs, spices for the pantries. I'd rather spice things up in a different way, Cobalt. I will snipe you, Akin. Fine. I can go down with Blaze to get something from the supermarket. There's one near the dust shop, and I urgently need the opportunity to pick up more ammo anyway. Ugh, they were robbed only yesterday. How is it safe for them to operate so soon? That's the Schnee Dust Company for you. Doesn't matter if its employees are safe, only if it's making a profit. Why not split up? I know what type of ammo Lizui Storm needs, so I can restock for Cobalt while he goes and does shopping for us all. Sounds like a plan, I think. We should get going though, if we want to make it back in time for dinner. Okay, I'll see you guys when you get back. Is Blake supposed to be here? Because I think my thing is still broken. Okay, so we'll meet back here once we've done our shopping. Sounds good to me. See you all in a little bit, lover boy. Okay, now, Lizui Storm uses 7.6mm caliber bullets, and those are pretty standard for small arms across the 4 kingdoms. I should be able to get them easily with my student license. If I was about to say, I mean, obviously it was based off the Halo 3 assault rifle, right? So wouldn't it be 308? But that's just me. Who's this guy? Excuse me, miss. Huh? Oh, hi. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did I bump into you or something? Not at all. I was just surprised. You looked rather similar to a young woman I know. Younger, a bit more tan than her, but the resemblance is striking. Okay. Tell me, do you know anyone by the name Cinder by chance? Any chance? By the look on your face, I can assume that's a yes. Who are you and how do you know that name? You can call me Quinn. Sadly, that's all I'm at liberty to discuss at this time. How do you know my sister? Wait, what? So I see I was right. You and her are related. Not surprising, to be honest. To answer your question, I met her some time ago in Mistral. Where is she? I neither know, nor would I be at liberty to tell you. If I did, I'm afraid she'd had matters elsewhere that demanded her attention. And this was months ago. I do know how to contact her, however. Tell me. No, I don't think I will. Why not? I'm a businessman, Miss Fall, and everything has a price when doing business. It's Akin, not Fall. I hope I'm saying that right. My mistake. But if you want to know more, you'll need to do something for me first. Explain or I start making a scene. Nothing inappropriate, I assure you. Thank goodness. I'm simply looking for someone and have reason to believe she might be tied in some way to Beacon Academy. And that someone is... Her name is Amber. Oh boy. I'll give you my scroll number, and if you decide to start looking for her in the same way that you were searching for your sister, then I've no doubt that you will be able to find something in time. and in return for trying to help you? Meet me here each Wednesday after class. Come alone and tell no one of what you're up to, or about this little conversation. And I'll clue you in a little bit at a time about what I know of Cinder Fall. Okay, I've got everything we should and need in terms of groceries. What? Whoa. What on Remnant happened here? Did someone try to rob the bank after what happened to the desk shop yesterday? Not exactly. What? Oh boy. Oh no. Long time no see, Cobalt. Hello, Isabella. Please tell me you didn't cause another incident. Would you return my calls if I said no? Firstly, you don't have my number to even call. Secondly, not so much of a homewrecker as you are a cookie wrecker? Not a fan of my cookies? Perhaps I can find something else to interest you. For a start, I'm still dating No, wait. Open relationship. Which I can't use to protect against flirtation second years anymore. Dang it! What an interesting turn of events, Mr. Blue. I said that aloud, didn't I? Crap baskets. Where's that hand going? Where do you think? In broad daylight surrounded by cops? What's life without a little bit of adventure? I'm screwed. Oh, thank God it's a distraction. Whoa. She's dang tomato with how red she is. Artemis is waiting for you, Bella. We will finish this later, Mr. Blue. Be gentle with him, would you, Sage? I'll try. Thanks for that rescue. Things got very heated very quickly. I'm Cobalt, by the way. Nice to meet you. Sage, was it? Yes, my name is Sage... Devox? It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Cobalt. You can just call me Cobalt if you want. Hey, I don't suppose you know what's going on with this crime scene. Isabella said that it wasn't exactly a bank robbery, but, well, further information wasn't exactly forthcoming. For reasons I shall not mention. I suppose Bella grew restless while waiting for Artemis' return with her dogs. Dogs? I apologize, though she can't be reckless. She means no harm by her actions. I simply wish she would treat grave situations like murder more seriously. Wait, murder? In broad daylight? Oh, I'm so sorry. I never answered your question. Please forgive me. I wouldn't say the murder happened in broad daylight. The coroner arrived a few minutes ago and is examining the body now, though Bella kind of already did her own examination. Firstly, I'm no expert, but I'm fairly sure that that's considered tampering with a crime scene. Also, if her fingers got on the crime scene, like, she could end up being falsely implicated as the murderer, unless she had the sense to wear gloves while examining the body. Blech. She said she was careful. Besides, Artie was standing guard while she looked. I see. Did she find anything useful during her examination? Anything that could help determine what happened, or who happened? She uncovered an abundance of information, but we were unable to proceed without police cooperation. Sayuban has been working on filing an official request for over an hour now. Since we weren't the ones that discovered the body, this technically isn't our case. Bella believes this was a targeted murder because the victim was isolated, attacked, and then hidden in a bathroom stall based on the evidence she found. Before I can ask Sage to elaborate on the targeted murder bit, she's showing me a screen on her scroll with an image on it. It's an Atlesian ID. the victim of the chief finance officer for the Schnee Dust Company in Vale. That's a spooky coincidence. I got dragged into a fight with the White Fang only yesterday, as they were robbing one of the SDC shops. You know, the one closest to Beacon? That was you? But I thought Coco was the one to take them down. If by take them down you mean put an end to the robbery before they used tear gas grenades to get away? But yeah, Coco was there too. She more or less kidnapped me to go shopping for more outfits. Sayabon did say she thought your wardrobe needed an upgrade. I'm getting that a lot lately. I must again apologize if I have offended you. But if what you say is true, I suspect we are dealing with isn't target murder, but possibly actual assassinations. And then Sage swipes her scroll to show me a second image. Oh gods, is that the victim? Bella said these marks were the only signs of physical trauma she found on the victims. Burn marks? From what though? And is it just me, or do they kind of look like finger shapes? Did someone's semblance do this? And you said physical trauma? Yes, that was the only sign of physical trauma. She said the body was unusually stiff. Worse than the usual rigor mortis that sets in when a person has passed. Though Bella speculated the wounds were dust-inflicted or a device meant to send high voltage into the person. She did note that there were 5 burn marks on each side of the victim, suggesting the assailant used their hands or hand-shaped devices to deliver the attack. That's another possibility too, but I'm not sure we'll know for certain until the coroner gives an official report. If the coroner decides to let us know the report, that is. Unfortunately, I cannot help you there. You will have to speak with Sayabon for an update on the filing. I see. I probably need to be quick though. I've kind of accidentally stumbled on the crime scene while on a grocery run for the team, and Blaze is somewhere out in the city too. Either way, it was good to meet you, Sage, even though I wished it hadn't happened at a murder scene. Farewell, and try not to get caught. Eh? Sorry, force of habit. I'm used to working Bella a lot. Be safe. I will. See ya. Oh no. So the other cow said, "Aye, makes me glad I'm a penguin." Okay then, I'm digging this music. Okay then, need context for that joke later. Hey Sayabon, I hope I'm saying that right. Well, if it ain't Mr. Blue Boy himself. And suddenly she's wrapping an arm around me. Is it just me, or do I seem to be attracting a lot of close contact today? Don't you worry, fellas. This here lad is with me. You know, I like it, but at the same time, it's kind of awkward. Oh, so this music, man. Sorry. Sage filled me in on what happened. Said you've been trying to file a request for cooperation? Ain't that the truth? These fine gentlemen were just offering aspiring huntsmen such as yourself the opportunity to survey the crime scene while we're waiting on the paperwork to be processed. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna read it as it is. I give up. Whoa, this kid is a huntsman? Aye, that he is, and a fine soprano when he's in the mood. Wait, what? I don't know. He looks kinda young to be a huntsman. Hey Sayabon, you could also try asking Professor Goodwitch to help us out. She was there at the Schnee Dust shop yesterday. Or I could go see about making that paperwork go faster. I'll be right back. Huh? Fear of Professor Goodwitch is apparently universal. Well, what do you expect? She's an illustrious woman by all accounts. Wait, a no-nonsense attitude, a riding crop, and the hunter's license to use it. And your request for police cooperation has been approved. Excellent. Why don't we have a look? Don't you need someone to guide you? I appreciate the offer, but I'm sure the two of us will find our way around the same. So what brings you to this part of town, Blue Boy? Groceries, actually. Our dorm pantry was running low, so I was heading to the supermarket to pick up more. And I know that the cafeteria is fully stocked, but sometimes I like to cook things. Without Horatio, and I needing to feed a small army as well. Well then, I hope you didn't have a big lunch. The scene's not exactly the prettiest. Now that's not very nice, Sayoban. Hello again, Isabella. I thought I told you to call me Bella. Though that doesn't excuse our dear leader. Artie is definitely pretty, beautiful even. Whoa! Giant woman. As much as it pains me to admit it, I believe Bella's initial assessment to be correct in this case. What's worse, there's almost nothing for my hounds to crank. Cobalt? I didn't see you there. You're lucky she saw you at all. Not the time, Bella. I have no idea how helpful this is, but I did fight the White Fang with Coco Adele yesterday. I have no idea if this will narrow down the list of suspects, but considering who Sage said the victim was, she raised the possibility of this being an assassination? Unfortunately, the list of suspects won't be narrowed by the victim's ID chief finance officer for the Schnee Dust Company in Vale. Oh, I should have briefed when I had the chance. The Schnee Dust Company has many enemies, ranging from corporate espionage to local dissidents, and yes, the White Fang. Please, there isn't a single bandit in the infamous Artemis can't track down. You're the only infamous member of Team Sassy? Bella? Oh, that's Artemis. Artemis. Anyway, I don't suppose there's any camera footage from outside the bathroom. It might give us a clue to who was responsible for hiding the victim in here. Whoever attacked this man was no amateur. They knew where the cameras were and disabled them several minutes before striking in sequence, making it very difficult to identify the culprit, even if they were caught on camera before the incident. Drat. So what do we have in the way of finding any potential leads? You said your dogs had nothing to track? I can't find a single trace of physical evidence beyond the burn marks on the victim's body. Trying to get my dogs to differentiate that smell from the victims is just wishful thinking. Come on, Artie. Since when were you the one to turn away from a hunt? I haven't admitted defeat yet, Bella. That's what I'm talking about. Release the hounds. That's not how it... And there they go. But Bella! To the hunt. Well, that happened. I'm glad that Bella is on their team and not mine. And not on mine. For multiple reasons. So, do you want to go after them, Sayoban, or... I better go after them. I hope you can find your way out. Sure, I can just go back the way I came. Miss Crescenta Miss Zareen. Crap! Professor Goodwitch! On the other hand, I might just take the long way around. Have fun with that, Sayoban. Don't you dare, Blue Boy. Too late. You'll be begging for the goat when I'm through with your Blue Boy. You hear me? Meh. Wait, goat? What goat? I think Sayoban is slowly becoming my favorite. Step it up, Blaze. Blaze, you alright? You look worried. I'm fine, Cobalt. Just a bit of a bug. A bug? Let's just get back to Beacon, please. Alrighty then. I should train, maybe. Oh wait, I thought it was gonna be a combat system or something. Or wait a minute. I don't know what I'm missing. I believe I already read this. Alright. Hmm. No. I prefer to work. Okay, maybe not. I guess I'll go to the gym again. Oh, I guess we're training again with blades. I know this is probably random chance, but whatever. Oh, dang, I forgot to wait for the music to pass. Oh well. Almost there. I don't know if it's just me, but Cobalt seems a lot more dialogue heavy than Jade for some reason. Yeah. Event still to be added. Ah! And now I should eat my words. Oh, never mind. Are you sure? Yeah, I can't be all formal here, but it's safe. I mean, it's Beacon. Anyone who asks will just think I'm talking to my boyfriend. Good enough, I suppose. And have you noticed anything? Nope, not yet. Things seem pretty secure. The teachers are really up to their ears in safety, which is no surprise. But it also means that it's just how you like it, right? For now, but the risk of things changing is problematic. Do you think even with everything here and all the students and staff that someone could still start something? I never rule anything out. Besides, Mina, try not to do anything stupid, okay? Pot to the kettle, Mr. Hopkins. Anyway, as I was saying, even with Ozpin in place, his entire staff on high alert, and the students fully aware of the dangers, I fear that may not be enough to dissuade the enemy, and that is not the scenario right now. Right, which is why I'm here. Keep your ears to the ground and contact me immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, babe, but I gotta go. A friend's coming. Bye. Oh, hey, Mina. Who were you talking to? My boyfriend back in Atlas. He misses me and was whispering sweet nothings into my cat ears. I gotta run, though. Homework and whatnot. I'll see you guys later. She's hiding something. You think so? I can't put my finger on it, but I have this feeling. That wasn't very long. Anyway. This is an option before. I'm gonna check. Okay, one of these crashed my game last time. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. You're alright. It was this one that crashed my game. Okay. Aha! I gotta just edit that out. Oh, wait. Alright, it didn't crash my game, but I was able to roll back. So that's good. So, I guess we'll get some studying done. I don't think we could do that last time. I have a couple hours to kill before the library closes up for the night. So I should be able to get at least some studying done before then. Personally, I think it might be good to prioritize Grimm studies and history first. I can barely get anything out of Port's Purple Prose and Oobleck. Well, there's probably a lot of gaps that I missed due to the fast lectures, but I digress. I'll just take a couple of books from each subject and find a nice quiet spot to get started. I think this will do. There aren't as many tables here, so it should be a nice and peaceful study session. Excuse me? Huh? Oh, hello, Cobalt. That's new. I like the new Weiss look. Hey, Weiss, something I can help you with? I was just wondering if you happen to be reading the Grimm of Eastern Sonnets textbook Professor Port assigned us for homework. Actually, I am. Were you hoping to borrow it after I was done? I was indeed. All of the other copies in the library seem to have been loaned out already. I see. Sure, you can borrow it after I'm done with it. Thank you, Cobalt. I should return later this evening. Actually, I just had an idea. If we're both wanting to get homework done for the same class, perhaps we could study together? There's definitely plenty of room at the table for two of us. It would let me get started much sooner than I was expecting to, and I would certainly appreciate having someone around to proofread my notes. Not that they need proofreading, of course. Of course! Then feel free to pull up a chair and we can get started. We have a lot of ground to cover, especially considering how Professor Port's classes go. While I reluctantly admit that sometimes Professor Port's lectures are not always informative, I do find that there are tidbits of helpful information about the Grimm he mentions in his stories. Let me pull out my notes and I'll explain what I mean. Oh, the library is already about to close? I guess we got distracted by studying, huh? Quite. Still, I am quite pleased with the amount of progress we made today. Thank you for that, Cobalt. You've turned out to be a surprisingly good study partner today. My pleasure, Weiss. Perhaps we could take this up again sometime. That sounds like a good idea. I usually study here in the afternoons, and you're welcome to join me whenever you feel like it. Provided I am not too busy already, of course. I just might take you up on that offer. But for now, we should get going before the librarian chases us out. Quite. Until next time, Cobalt. Oh. Alright, yeah. I don't think there's things. I'm getting kind of winded. What happened if we go to sleep? Okay, I guess we can't. Fair enough. Jim, screw it. Is it just gonna loop if I just keep it here? Or maybe it'll do it for me. Okay, I just have to wait. Alright, Friday. We're almost there, guys. This video is not too terribly long, but I did have fun reading and voicing. And another week of classes done. At least there aren't any exams for us to go through this time. Just those readings that Oobleck wanted me to get done by the end of the week. But since it's the end of the day, I think it might be good to just kick back and relax. And since Blaze is no longer grounded, we can all go out and do something as a team. Hey guys, I was wondering if we should all go do something fun together now that classes are over. Celebrate the weekend together? Fun? Yeah, like the arcade or try and see a movie or something? Teal, you've been throwing yourself into training and studying virtually all the time, and I've never seen you take a break. I don't want to I don't want you to burn yourself out or something. I see. Sorry. I'll I'll wait. Sorry. I'll think I'll pass. Is that like sarcasm or is that a typo? Really? I just thought I appreciate the offer, but I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to train, to make myself stronger so I can defend those I care about. Anything else is a distraction. You should still take Blaze though. She'd definitely like a night out with you. Rare Teal smile moment. I'm worried about him. He hasn't stopped pushing himself since he got here, and he'll end up running himself into the ground at this point. I haven't had much luck getting him to do anything fun either. I tried to get him to go with me. Go with me to lunch the other day, but he opted to stay in and study for Port's exam next week. I appreciate the hard work he does, but I don't think it's terribly healthy to have that mindset all the time. I agree. But I might have an idea. Is this Sunday gonna be about Teal? What is it? We need to talk with someone first. Someone who's just like Teal. I wanna guess... Pyrrha? Where are we going to find another tall guy who wears a lot of black in his outfit? Blake? Not exactly like him, you dolt, but someone else who's quiet, like Ren. Ren? You think he might know something we don't? I doubt it. However, he's the only person I can think of that reminds me of Teal. It's a long shot, but Ren's the most relaxed guy we know. I'd be willing to bet he could help us think of something that Teal might try. Wrong on both accounts. Ow. Good point. If either of you come find me when you want to speak to him, I'm sure we can figure out something together. Sounds like a plan. Alright. What should I do? I guess study. I have a couple of hours to kill before the library closes up for the night, so I should be able to get at least some studying done before then. I wonder if Weiss is in here somewhere. I could take up her offer about studying together. Yep, she's here. Same spot as last time. Hey Weiss, mind if I study with you for a while? Oh, hello Cobalt. No, I don't mind. Feel free to pull up a chair. I forgot to drink water. Wherever I put it. No wonder I probably sound like I'm struggling with how long I've been reading. So what are we working on? Well, I was in the middle of reviewing what we learnt today. Learnt? Is that right? Oh, the library is already about to close? Oh yeah, this is... Alright. Study? No. Go to my door? I guess. Alright. Last stretch. What can I do today? I hope I didn't miss anything. Hmm. Teal? Nope. I already know this is gonna work. Or, well, kinda, but... Oh no, did I miss something? What could I have missed? Could I have called someone? Or... Hmm. What are my stats at? Yes, Graham. And so you come to study at the feet of the master. Hey, you're probably one of the best people to study Grim with in the entire school. And you know a lot of stories I have already, but that's a discussion for another time. Alrighty then. I guess that ends an episode, I think. Right? Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Support all these cool people. Links in the description. Last episode, I think we got 2 or 3 likes. Can we get 4? Oh, shoot. Please subscribe, etc. Oh, shoot, I'm going too fast. Oh, wow, Bunny...